Hi Collective, I'm Sunny. I'm going to do a message because, so let's just see what's coming through. The strongest message I see collectively. If it resonates, I appreciate if you like the video. Feel free to leave a comment below. I love the interaction. Also, I'm just going to use a few decks just to see as much as I could for a collective at this time. Let's see. I do see a recovery because somebody didn't hold it in, and it felt like for some left you holding the bag. And now the decision is up to you on moving forward, letting go of this connection and not giving it any more energy anymore, because it really feels like being upset about this is still giving them power for some reason. They're still getting attention that they just don't deserve anymore. It feels like they took you or a connection for granted with this Queen of Cups in reverse. They didn't really know what they had until they seen they don't have access anymore. Because I do see for some of you this confirmation that this person is not built for a partnership with you is going to come through at a time to where it feels like the ball's going to be in your court. Like it always was, but it feels like an opportunity is coming in and this person is still lingering, so what to do about it is going to be on you. All right. Yeah, Scorpio, Aries energy for some of you connected to this message. Okay. Yeah, I see you don't have patience for this the way it was before, because you don't see them as an ally anymore. You see this person as impulsive, reckless, someone here that can't be trusted, especially for what you're building, because I do see something turning in your favor, something solid. And it's best to be disconnected to whoever this was, because it feels like they was blocking your blessings, and you felt it. A lot of deception connected to this person. Greed. I also feel like, this energy of someone talking behind your back for some. Okay, I'm just explaining this energy and why somebody don't trust whoever this is. Because this Eight of Swords is a questioning, a second guessing. It feels like somebody here just in that questioning energy about someone that you know is, it just feels like the energy is insecure, petty. It's like they didn't think this out the long way. And so it shows that you're just in this energy where they're going to feel the impact or the difference of you not working with them anymore. And the fact that they was giving up this energy for you to second guess yourself is like so manipulative. But that is a strong sign of somebody being insecure is just trying to give off this energy where you second guess yourself with this negative perspective from it. It's not nothing constructive about their criticism. It feels it's very backhand compliments, manipulative. Yeah, everything shows that for someone here, you feel it's best to protect your future because this person, again, they left you out in the cold. They wasn't there for you the way you was for them. And it just shows with this Ten of Pentacles to the Ace, you got something getting ready to move really good in your favor. And this person is going to come back in to test their ability to sabotage it. Now, for some, I don't see them having accessibility to you anymore. However, they're going to make an attempt. Yeah. And even with the World in reverse, it's like they're trying to hinder your success. They're trying to latch on for some reason. I see Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Doesn't mean that's who they are. It just feels like that's the energy connected to somebody in this read. And again, it doesn't always mean it's the sun sign. Because they're going to try to make an offer, you know, apology about, you know, what they didn't do for, you know, as far as holding up their end, but they still minimizing it. It still feel like they're not taking accountability because they don't have any intent to do anything different. They just coming back in because it's like this energy you exude. Now, like I said, they don't feel it anymore, and it's affecting them. So that's why they want to return. But they won't say that. They want to try to come in and make it look as if they're doing you a favor or it wasn't that bad. You know, but for some of you, it's not a major issue as it was before because the major arcanas ain't showing up that strong. That fool me once energy, fool me twice, that saying go, shame on me type. You know how that saying go. And now I want to say it's for some of you who don't know, which I feel like you do because this is grown people energy here. Either way, I do feel like someone here is taking care of their business, crossing T's, dotting I's, working on things you need to. So this is when this person might return because they feel like they may have a chance. I don't know why they feel this way. You know, the ego is really interesting because this person is not confident. It just feels it. I feel like they don't want to deal with that reality check that you're not putting that love in anymore. Sorry, not sorry. You're not interested anymore. You know what a real healthy relationship is. You tried your best to give that to this person. And yeah, I just feel like, you know, that's not your job. See, your new beginning, you're very protective of. Now we're starting to get these major arcanas. Because your new beginning, this beautiful new beginning, it shows, came from an unjust, unbalanced, unfair situation. But forward is the motion. Slowly but surely, you moving away from that cycle, the limitations. A lot of fixed energy. Also, I see Cancer. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see you definitely motivated for stability, security. You made the attempts in the past. You really have genuine love for them, but loving them is not going to be at the expense of yourself. You're loving them from a distance. Yeah, because when the second guessing is because you know your wish fulfillment is close. If not, that's the focus. So when it comes up to this person, it just feels like, you know, you pass that energy where it's not up for debate anymore. Someone here at one point was adamant they have no choice but to walk away from this. It's a burden that you're dropping. You see this person for who they are. Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, it's not your burden to bear. I do see communication between you and this person, but I feel like what you're going to tell them is that you're no longer interested in this toxicity. You see through it. You're not caught up in it no more. See this? Beautiful energy. Your gifts are aligned with God's timing, and you're not losing your momentum for anyone. It's like this person here is going to try to convince you or argue with you or try to give a guilt trip to convince you that, OMG, that won't happen again. But I don't see them having any more options where you would consider giving them an opportunity. Get some cosmic insight for our collective. Open up your heart. Yeah, they're going to come in and want to basically tell you, OMG, collective. They're going to try to pretend they're putting their heart in their sleeves, but they're still not going to address the major issues that you know they intentionally skipping over. See air sign here. See moving on. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The date night. I do feel, even with Gemini, Virgo energy, you manifesting this new beginning, and it is lining up, because I do see someone coming in trying to wine and dine you and get to know you. And I also see that this other person is going to try to come in and interfere, even though they're not even sure what they want to do, what they want from this connection. They're not coming in with a plan. They're not coming in with good intentions. They're coming in because they just want to stop the progression. They feel the impact of you not being around them, and they want to stop it. That's what I see. I hope it's helpful. Love and light. Laters.